So I was looking at the week schedule about which week number we're in, and of course, all of the weird and annoying stuff happens in week 13. So to give you a very short list of the things that have happened, Earth, Wind, and Fire happened here. I'm also thinking of getting sick again because of all the things that have been happening. And so, welcome to Anna's rant about the very, very, very annoying stuff that happened this week. It's not very annoying, but it was very annoying to me at the time. The first half of this week was sunshine and rainbows, literally. There was a beautiful rainbow on my way to class one morning, and everyone was excited and happy to get to class. And then Thursday happened. Let me tell you something about Thursday. Everything bad happened on Thursday this week, and with the exception of Sunday, but I'll get to that. Thursday morning, however, was pretty pleasant compared to the rest of the week. So we are going over a hill at the moment. We are going hipster cafe hunting. That's not right.
No, it's not right. Hipster coffee shop hunting.
We're going hipster coffee shop hunting.
Yeah.
There's a football game today, so classes were somewhat canceled. I still had class in the morning, but classes were canceled for the most part. Therefore, we have free time that we can do in the daylight hours before the game at night. Woo. So we're going hipster coffee shop hunting. I said that right. Yay! We ended up getting lost on the way to the hipster coffee shop, and after a couple of attempts at looking at Google Maps, we ended up finding it after calling the actual coffee shop. So when in doubt, call the actual place you're trying to go to. Very helpful, and the people were very kind in explaining to where we have to go. But we finally made it and explored all of the handcrafted lattes and the specially made organic teas that they had. So it was very nice, very quaint. Not a lot of people were there, so it was a nice way to start the morning and just fall into the groove of a day without classes. And Annalise and I were the only ones of the crew of 4 that is our suite that were here. And we have already figured out that when 2 of us leave, bad stuff happens. Weird, anything, events, happenings. Every time 2 of us leave, something bad happens. What was that?
Why does corporate America have to steal all the good things?
Continue on with our very sad Thursday, as you will figure out why this episode is called the Trajeudi. We sat in the heart of the student union when things started to go south. Severe weather? So all of the marching band is freaking out right now.
In a good way.
In a good way.
We don't have to play.
Ooh! A severe weather alert was established on campus right as the marching band was set out to play with their very metal, brass, and very, very loud instruments that do garner a potential threat of a lightning bolt hitting them. Therefore, they had to stop and go into the student union and be safe, because that would have been very bad had a lightning hit. The whole festivities were shut down while the severe weather alert was going on. We were stuck in the student union for a solid hour and a half of just on our phones, looking outside at the rain, talking to each other. And that was when we found out that, to put this lightly, our building's on fire. But the rain will put it out and we can't go home. The torrential rain was the wind that occurred, because it did that about a couple of people. The fire part was the things that perpetuated itself from Thursday to Sunday. A small fire broke out on one of the upper floors. It was almost directly above us in our floor. Therefore, our stuff could have very well have been affected. As you can clearly see by my supernatural poster in the background, if you can see it at all, the dorm is still here and nothing got burned, singed, or destroyed. There's a weird dent in my ceiling now and a burn mark on Annalise's wall, but apart from that, we're okay, as well as our stuff and my computer. When we got back in, the dorms and the suites were a little hazy because the fire had occurred right above our floor. Therefore, the smoke was slowly but still surely trailing down through the vents that were just above our floor. There were fans everywhere. It was a giant headache and a mess. But nothing got hurt. Everyone's fine. No one got hurt. I still don't know the cause of that fire. We just know that it happened and they had to shut down the fire alarms and the sprinklers for the rest of the day. It was not a very good end to an already sucky day. Oh, and in case you were wondering, we lost that game. Now you'd think that after such a tumultuous week, our weekend would be fine. No. I was really woken up this morning by yet another fire that occurred on the same floor above us that prompted me to roll out of my bed, nearly fall, hit my head, and grab my computer in order to run out of the door and get out of the building as quickly as possible. We sat out there for about an hour while fire department came, cleared the area, police department came, our RAs and our resident staff informed us, kept us updated. It was a very well-run operation at that point because it was the same building that had occurred 2 days prior. We got let back into the building. There was no residual smoke this time. In case you were wondering, the cause of that fire was a burned bagel. Don't you just love college? I love college. The weirdest things happen, but you stay entertained. Can't say I'm not complaining about the entertainment part and near loss of destruction of all my stuff. There's a lesson to be learned in here somewhere, as well as a philosophical debate on just what Anna should have or consider personal items and what she should consider she cannot live without. Because I don't like philosophy, I will not go into the metaphysical, philosophical debate, because A, I would suck at it, and B, no. So I'll go into the lesson. Keep in the back of your mind, in the event of an emergency, this sounds like common sense, it's something I did not think about when I was here. Keep an eye on what it is that you would take with you in the event of emergency and you had the chance to go into your dorm and take the belongings. I'm not saying set a number of things you would take, I'm just saying what could you not live without had you have to leave very quickly. So just keep it in the back of your mind, keep a list, have it somewhere, tape it to your door, whatever works, just keep it somewhere tucked in, noted, and ready to go in the event that something happens. Hopefully nothing does, but we've had 2 scares in the past 2 days and I just can't anymore. That was my week. It was a tragedy. It was just bad, but bad in the sense that I would not want to go through that again. Not bad in the sense that I have lost a limb or I am severely injured. I'm fine. Everyone is fine. We're just all slightly miffed and kind of angry, but we're okay. Just another turn in college, things that happen. The Sunday fire is the reason why this video is not going up on a Sunday. Hope you enjoyed that. I'm sorry if I sound a little sick, because I also think I'm getting sick again, but hope you enjoyed that very eventful, very interesting week that hopefully will not happen again. If you guys want to talk to us about a fire or anything that pertains to this video, or just any tips and tricks that you find along the way, you can put them in the comment section. You can tweet us, or you can follow us. You can subscribe to this channel. You can subscribe to our social medias that can be found in the description boxes below. And we will see you next week for week 14, and the week after is finals week. And I still have yet to write a paper that I needed to start 2 weeks ago. Bye guys.